So he's been teaching like all these black young men how to do like stuff that, you know, your daddy, if you don't have a daddy in the home, might teach you. So like, look, let's see, let's go through his stuff. So he got
the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
He like, okay,
I've
seen this.
With, like, how you work on,
I've seen this guy. I've seen him teach the kids how to change tires and stuff.
Yeah, how to jump cars. He teaches kids a lot of things, right?
It's useful stuff.
Recently, he posted a video of how to move around, you know, a police officer when you get pulled over. And he's been getting a lot of backlash on the comments. So look, like he actually has like a
school
for prep school. Yeah.
It's hard.
That's cool.
I respect what he got going on. He's doing some good things.
Definitely. So this is the tweet that everybody's up in arms about. Let's see.
He made me want to have a prep school.
So basically, he was like, you can't be pro-black by definition. You run a
501c3.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's a bill.
Okay. You take white funding donations. You're a former Marine and your dad's a cop. Nothing about that is going against the system.
What?
Wow.
So you can't be pro-black
if you're.
You can't be a cop. You can't have a father who's a police officer. You can't take funding. You can't take donations, and you're a former Marine. That's a problem.
He's doing all that stuff for black people.
Look, he said you literally say you not pro-black and wealthy white people will give more money to act like you're changing things. Been done before.
Oh my gosh, man! This whole
hold on, click the dude profile picture, please. Who said that?
Yeah, let's look at him.
Yeah, let's investigate him first.
Look at him.
This is the disconnect that you see with a lot of these pro-black people. They act like it's black versus white. Why can this guy not just be a good role model to young black men to be upstanding citizens?
He's doing all the time. He has a whole school.
People of other races support. He's saying it's wrong to be a Marine, so it's wrong to serve your country and be a patriot. It's wrong to have a father who's a police officer and also probably a nice upstanding citizen. That makes you not black because of it.
He's saying you supposed to be the opposition
what would be a
of the
good
system.
job? What would he say? Because then he's like, say he's working 9 to 5, so your dad works for the white man.
But anyway,
this guy is a clown because you can look at his picture and tell he don't got no money, and I mean that in the most disrespectful way. Like,
so
he does.
He ended up saying that his dad worked for UPS and his mom, ex-husband, is a retired police officer. You know, he was wrong about it. He said we take white funding, black funding, Hispanic funding, etc.
Yeah.
It's all private donors. We don't receive any government grants. So let's see what he says about the situation.
Shouldn't even have to defend himself.
They're reaching extremely too hard. The fact that he's an upstanding citizen who freaking served his country and dad is a cop makes him not black.
This man made a school.
Hey,
I know multiple.
What did the dude in the comments do? He said he's an activist, a nationalist. That's what his bio said.
You want to know what's crazy? I have a former teammate that I ran track with in college named Jamal, who's a black cop, and he literally told me like 2 weeks ago, I want to help black people. He said it's hard to help black people in the liberal states. What he told me.
That's insane. I've never heard that. That's
insane. Like I know a few black guys that's cops. One of the capos at UL is a cop in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I know him.
Yeah, like I'm like, come on, dog. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, so this is the guy, man.
There's been so much negative and crazy commentary for me trying to teach our students how to interact with the police. And this is just a routine traffic stop. Like if you were speeding or, you know, your tail lights out or whatever, just tell them to be polite, let the windows down, have their hands on the steering wheel, have their license ready when they get there. You know, the basic stuff. So that way you don't have to go reaching, etc. I have been called all types of coons and sellouts and degenerates and Harriet would have left me hanging, etc. just for simply teaching the kids to be polite if the police pull them over. The contrary suggestions from the pro-black community have been to assert their rights to the police, argue with the cops on the side of the road and tell them what you are and aren't going to do for a routine traffic stop.
That's foolish.
I've been told that this is going to get them killed and I should tell them that they should assert their rights to the cops on the side of the road. They've also said that these cops are white supremacists and that white supremacists have infiltrated the police force. I would feel like white supremacist cops are waiting for you to escalate a situation so they can do something to you. I even had people say, well, you should teach the kids to kill the cops before the cops kill them. And hey man, I don't know what's up, what's in the juice in our community right now, but man, I even got people still mad because the students are saying yes sir or yes ma'am as if they're like, oh well, yes ma'am, yes sir was a part of slavery. I'm like, yeah, but people who weren't slaves were saying yes sir and yes ma'am too. Like again, like anything that has to do with manners, etiquette, common decency, common sense is all white. We've made our existence solely being contrary to white people. Like if you're pro-black, you have to be contrary to white people. If white people suggest or agree with anything, you have to be the opposite. If white people say we shouldn't jump off the bridge because we're gonna die, then we all should jump off the bridge because white people said it. Like this is what you sound like.
I actually think at the end where he said a lot lot of pro-black people make it seem like you have to be contrary to white people. That is such a factual statement. Why can you not be pro-black and just be like a respectful person? I feel like when you're a respectable person, people of all races will respect you because you're someone worthy of respect.
Like this man is genuinely taking his time out, going out and helping people. It's crabs in the barrel.
We can't get hot about somebody behind a computer desk, y'all. We gotta realize
we just keeping it real.
It's just disappointing to me
because it's not just one person. It's a thing that goes on. Like this is an ongoing thing.
I see this on
Twitter. This is the only
time
time we heard this.
No facts.
But this is an ongoing thing.
And this guy is like what when people say we need more black role models, need more black people to look up to, more black people to teach the youth. This guy's literally all of those things.
Yeah,
and they tear him down. Like, they tear him down to teach the children to be respectful. They tear him down for teaching the children how to respect authority and police officers who are literally there to help you and are very necessary to society. Like if you get robbed, who are you gonna call?
Hey, look, that's why shit. Dr. Umar even saying he pro-black. You gotta leave some of them niggas behind.
No facts.
You gotta let two get extinct.
You know, and this is why that Louisiana senator or whatever said, "Don't call the police when you get in trouble. Go call a crackhead." He was real for that. Because like if you hate the police so much, don't call them when something bad happens to you.
Nah, for real.
That was funny. People
was
really
mad about that, but that was
yeah.
real though. Like there's so much. Man, I'm done talking, man.
It's alright, bro.
So we're gonna change the oil on our mama's cars to get a little bit of repetition.
It's just delusion, bro.
Today, Alshon, you're gonna teach us how to change oil in your mama's car. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That was a part of slavery. That's insane.
This is the oil drain.
Oil drain.
This is the jack stand.
Jack stand.
This is the ratchet.
The ratchet.
This is the Mobile One oil.
Mobile One oil.
This is the Mobile One oil.
Okay, I just wanted to see the yes sir because I knew it was gonna come pretty soon. Yeah, that's not pretty bad.
That's standard, bro.
I'm just so confused in how saying yes sir, no sir is a bad
I ain't gonna
thing.
lie, my
Like
mama,
in football, that make you do that.
my mama told me that could get you so much more.
Oh my
Ahead in life,
bro,
and push you forward.
Oh
in
my,
a lot of stuff.
Do you understand how far just being like a respectful, well-spoken black person has got me in life? Just that alone, without even like anything else.
What's crazy is he gets like a whole bunch of different kids. Like I have seen his videos before and I was like amazed. I'm like, every video I see different kids.
He got a prep school, bro.
Newer vehicles, they are a little funny with like how you work on. They almost make it to a point now where they don't want you working on your own car. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, because it makes them more money for you to have to come to the dealership. But if you're an experienced mechanic, you still can do some of this stuff. For example, another reason your car could be messing up
All right, let's go to the real viral video. We're gonna let that one ride, but this is actually insane.
I want to see what's getting the criticism.
Yeah. We're finna get to that. This what it is.
Oh,
They had the
use
police officer pull up and everything.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Coach Tomas Franklin with Albany Police Department.
First thing I want to do is already have my stuff ready, okay?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to get to the freaking car, and when he gets to the car, and you got to go fumbling around looking for stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't we want to fumble around looking for stuff? Exactly, they're gonna feel unsafe. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So regardless of whether they should or shouldn't feel unsafe, that makes somebody feel unsafe. You fumbling around because things happen, right?
Yes, sir.
So when they get there, the first thing you want to do is already have your license ready and have your hands on the steering wheel. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Have your hands on the steering wheel. Why?
Because before they don't think you reach for them.
So you're not reaching for stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. And another thing I want to do, I'm gonna let all my windows down. Okay? I ain't got nothing to hide, right?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna let all my windows down in the car, and if it's nighttime, I'm gonna turn the car light on so he can see everything in the car, right?
Yes, sir.
Why am I doing that?
But he don't think
So
you try to hide nothing.
I feel like
somebody
this
trying to
is-
hide something for you.
Exactly.
This is actually amazing. Everything he's saying,
It
my
takes
father
real.
taught me.
Me
But
too.
look, and I
Yeah.
do this. And one time, actually, y'all was in the car with me. When the police officer, I got that speeding ticket, he said, you know what? I'm not even going to write it like how fast you were going. I'm going to write it like 10 under where you were going so you won't get reckless driving. He said, you're a respectable young man. I turned on all the lights, rolled down all the windows.
No, I actually
It's
had
hands
that
on the
happen to me.
steering wheel.
I actually had that happen to me the other day. I tried to like a couple months ago. I was trying to speed up and beat the light to get to the gym, and the cop was literally behind me, pulled me over, and I was so cool to him. He said, "Look, man, like you real cool to me. Like I ain't really gonna bust you too much. So I'm not.
It's
gonna
always
give,
like that,
So I ain't gonna
man.
give you a ticket for running the light, but you got those tents over your covers, so I'm gonna give you a ticket for that. It's like $75, man. Have a nice day." He said, "You can dispute it, but I would just pay it." I was like,
My
"Yeah,
grandpa
like,
was a
real."
cop, and he said, "Yeah, you just like you're speeding. What was happening?" You're like, "Man, it was just an accident. I didn't notice. My bad." And that's what I say.
This is insane that people are trying to criticize this.
I don't understand why people act like having
They want want to sit there and be like, oh, you don't have the right to do this. Why'd you pull me over?
No,
this is racism. Why you pull me over? Like you're trying to be don't start no argument. Just
you know what it is, bro.
You know?
I've seen. Y'all probably seen too. It was viral videos of people like knowing their rights about stuff, and then they were going off on the cop. And
that's
it sounded.
stupid. I know my rights.
It sounded great. It did sound good. It looked good, and people
That's
probably
stupid.
amazed by that, and they think that that's the
doesn't
right
amaze
way
me.
to do it. A lot of people were amazed by it because it was a lot of situations where black people got pulled over with guns, and then they start going into all these laws, and they know laws that a lot of citizens probably don't know, and black people were just amazed by that, and they probably taking that too far, and they think that's the right way to go about handling a cop.
No, the right way to go is to get as cool with them as possible.
Yeah,
just like
man.
a teacher, you need a grade from.
Well, you still could be
they
cool with them niggas.
They can still do a lot.
But safety wise,
that's coulda, shoulda, woulda. And I feel like if you come and you comply and you just calm and you like, yo, like, what's up? Like, oh yeah, I'm just handle your business like you would with any other person. Yeah. You're going to be fine. 99.9% of the time, you're going to be fine. Just to think that the black people, the police are trying to get you because you're black is the wrong mindset to have already. Unless you was doing something wrong.
So you're not reaching for stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. And another thing I want to do, I'm gonna let all my windows down, okay? I ain't got nothing to hide, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let all my windows down in the car, and if it's nighttime, I'm gonna turn the car light on so he can see everything in the car, right?
Yes, sir.
Why am I doing that?
But he don't think you trying to hide nothing or somebody trying to hide something for you.
Exactly. Everybody feels safe, right?
Yes, sir.
So we already starting the stop off great. He probably in a good mood that I done let the window down, I done turned the lights on. He probably in a better mood now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so boom, he gonna come to the car. Yes, sir. All right, cool. So he gonna get my license. He may or may not go back to the car, which they usually do. They're gonna basically check your name, see if you got any warrants, if your license suspended, blah blah blah. But you sit tight and just wait for him to finish. Good?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. He's coming back, bring my license. He's probably gonna give me a ticket for not having my seatbelt on. Now, what's the wrong thing to do if I'm getting pulled over and he come up to the car?
Run.
Nah, what run? We're not gonna run. And what's another thing we're not gonna do? Talk back, cussing, talking
so
smack,
real.
all that stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
We're not doing none of that number if we get pulled over. We're not talking smack, we're not cussing, we're not telling them what our rights is, blase, blase, blah. We're not doing none of
This
that. You
is
understand?
facts.
Yes, sir.
We're
It's
trying to get
textbook.
home, and he trying to get home.
Literally.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're just trying to make sure everybody stays safe, because if we start talking smack, now what if he decide not to give me a ticket because I was being cool and I let my windows down and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
But if I decide to, well, I had my seatbelt on, I just took it off when you came up here. You gonna get upset, right?
Yes,
Because you
sir.
know you lying. So the best thing to do also when you get pulled over is to tell the truth, right?
Yes, sir.
Another thing you don't want to do, if you look inside my truck right there, what I got like on my windshield right there?
Headlight.
It's a dash cam. It's a dash cam. You don't want to, if you can encourage your mama, or whenever you get a license, you want to make sure that you have a dash cam in your vehicle as a second precaution. So for insurance purposes, get in an accident, you want to have an inside and an outside
thought
dash
about
cam.
that.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you keep that in your vehicle. We good?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now let's say he has to pull me out the car.
So could you step out the car for me?
Is there a reason I need to step out the car?
Your license came back suspended. So could you step out the car for me?
Okay. Your license come back to suspended, you gotta step out the car. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, ain't no way. No. Just go ahead and do it. Good?
Yes, sir.
Why we ain't arguing with him?
Because he will literally.
We gonna make him mad. We might just escalate the stop. You understand?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, license could be suspended. Now he could say he smelled marijuana, right?
Yes, sir.
If he says he smelled marijuana, there is nothing that you can do about it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Get out the car. You understand?
Yes,
If
sir.
he say he smelled weed, just get out. We not fussing and fighting on the side of the road. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So have there been situations where people have done everything absolutely right and something still happened? Sure, but is that happening all the time? No, that's not happening every day. That's not happening every time somebody get pulled over. Most people have a basic stop every day, just like this, where they get pulled over, they take their ticket, and they go on about their day. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
don't let nobody make you feel scared of the cops or anything like that. But you also want to make sure you take the proper precautions so you still have a good stop. You understand?
Yes,
And
sir.
of course, the best way to not have to interact with the police is what? Not break the law, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't be speeding, put your seatbelt on, don't be riding with your cell phone in your hand, all that stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Like I said, if you get pulled over and you truly don't know, he probably gonna tell you already. And if he don't, just ask him why you getting pulled over. Cool?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, so that's how we gonna keep that real simple. That's the easiest way to keep the stop simple, to make sure everybody's safe, make sure you safe, and make sure everybody
got
get back home to their
backlash for
family.
this.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I really hate people, bro.
Everything,
I don't understand what's the problem, man. I thought that was a great
One thing
video.
you want to make an officer feel is safe. All right, that's the key, because that's what I feel. That's my key to going home, is being safe. Okay.
Yes,
Just
sir.
like you want to get home, we want to get home. And I tell everyone, listen. Once you're pulled over by the cops, all right. Prime example with your license, right? You see how quick he gave me his license. All right. When you turn 16, you're gonna be super happy to get your license, right?
Yes, sir.
So why when you want to show them to me, right?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense, right? Oh yeah,
Yes,
here you
sir.
go, Officer Franklin. Let me show you my license. Man, I got my license. I'm jammed up. I'm good. All right. It's a way of keeping us from doing a lot of stuff. How you doing, sir? It's a way of keeping yourself safe and keeping us on our toes. Okay.
Yes,
I'm one of
sir.
those officers that I'm big on honesty. You know, sometimes I may write a ticket. Most of the times I may not. You know, if you know you're doing something wrong, just go ahead and admit it.
That is true. A lot of officers don't really
Everything
do
on roll
the
and get you on
same.
about your business. Okay?
Unless it's the end of the month. They gotta hit that quota.
Part about
For sure.
putting your hands on the steering wheel, making your hands visible. That's one of the biggest issues that we have. All right. Just put your hands on the steering wheel and you can talk to me like this, right? That's not asking you to do too much, all right? It's just asking you to, you know, that way we don't have to worry about you reaching to get some, or if we tell you, hey, could you give me your license and your wallet is on the seat? Hey, Officer Franklin, I'm gonna grab my wallet off the seat, all right, man, go ahead. You know, now you're not old enough to do this, but once you get to the point where you have a weapon in the car, I always let an officer know you got a weapon.
Every time.
Every time. Hey, listen, hey, Officer Franklin, I'm a police officer. When I get pulled over, you know, because we, as officers do, get pulled over, the first thing I say is, hey, how you doing? You know, I do have a weapon in the car. And most of them will say, okay, you got a license for that? Yeah, I got a license
that
for
part there,
You know,
I'm
and
not
sometimes
doing
I
that.
show
I'm not
them,
doing
you know,
that.
hey, I'm a police officer. Got a weapon in the car so that they know and they understand. And I'll tell them where it's at. Hey, man, it's over there in that seat.
If they say it's marijuana,
or it's in the glove
I'm gonna see it.
That way they'll know.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, man, if we going down that road, this is the story. But routine stop, this and that, I'm not mentioning that.
Yeah, and I personally like.
they
every time
arrest
I go
you
to the officer who had a
immediately.
weapon, they usually don't bother you. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't
Nah.
be
I
like,
do.
"Oh,
I don't know
about
you know,
that.
They just be
They
like,
do.
"All right, bet." And usually, what I do if I have my firearm in the car, while I'm getting pulled over, I put it in the passenger seat so they can see it when they get there.
Oh,
so that way I'm
hell
I'm not doing that either.
And sometimes
People,
I
what?
don't
Oh,
really have to say much
goodness.
because they already see it, you know. So
That was
I just try to
crazy.
make it visible so we already have.
You
an
gotta
I'm
be
not
understanding.
doing that.
We
I'm
all
not
trying
doing
to feel
that.
safe. And if
Just take
if
the
a police
freaking
officer
clip
pull up to
out.
your car and you done already let all the windows down and turn the light on, you already starting it off in a great mood.
You've eliminated a lot of questions.
Yep.
You've also eliminated me having to pull out this little flashlight right here and shine it all in your
Oh, I
car
hate
and do all this
that.
extra stuff that you don't like me doing anyway, okay? So if the lights are already on, I'm gonna just look and, okay, cool. I can see who's in the back seat, see what they got going on. I can see everybody in the car, you know, so you've eliminated that. 2 words I want y'all to, or 3 words I want y'all to remember. Get home safe.
Get home safe.
That was good.
I appreciate you so much.
That was a
Yeah,
good
you're
video.
real.
If you're in a routine traffic stop, I'm failing to see why you need to tell the cop that you have a firearm in the vehicle.
I'm definitely not pulling it out and
Yeah,
just sitting in the
I'm-
seat next to me
that's
like
what I'm
I
saying,
can grab
like-
it and blow it. I'm not doing that.
I feel like that may make the situation more
Way
tense.
worse,
So that
yeah.
to me was a little shocking. But other than that,
that's
I really
a-
That's what
enjoyed
you're
it.
supposed to do if you get your license, though.
I ain't
If you
taking-
get your
But he's-
guns license, you're supposed to tell them when you get pulled over, and
Yeah,
then they're
I'm
gonna
not
put you
gonna say
in. They're gonna put
anything.
you in cuffs and then do your whole procedure and
All
then let
right,
you
brother.
off.
I don't know.
See, we're
about
not trying to go
all
down that road.
Yeah, man.
But you got to.
Bro, time out, bro.
If you have your
Time
license,
out,
you're
time
supposed
out.
to do
I
that.
don't think they
But like,
cuff you
if I
automatically.
have the firearm put up in a safe place, it's not a threat to either of us. I'm complying.
Yeah.
Everything's going
Yeah,
good.
there's no reason to say
what
that.
would be
Yeah,
the
I'm not
reason for
saying-
If
me
you have a
to
concealed
let
carry,
you know?
though, like when you take the class, you're supposed to tell. them.
Okay, I'll show them the license.
No,
Yeah,
but
I
you
mean,
got
like I said-
if you in the car with your firearm
Like
and
I
you got
said,
that license,
to
you gotta let them
eliminate
know that.
though,
You have to.
If they're not searching my car, there's
Yeah, I'm
no
not
reason
saying
to
that.
say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no,
But if
facts.
you say, "Hey, I smell marijuana. I want to search." Hey, sir,
Hey, yeah.
I have a firearm
Facts.
in there.
No,
That's
yeah,
the only way I'm
now
doing
that,
it.
now that
Me
way.
too.
But I think you can get
I would do
trouble
that
after
as
that,
well.
too.
Well, see,
But
that's
I'm
different.
gonna be
though.
100.
I'm
That's different.
I'm saying,
though.
look,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
take that lick, but if not necessary, I'm not
saying
It's
it.
no reason.
Not bringing
It's
it
no
up.
reason.
That's literally happened to me. I
Cops
just don't
literally
reason.
don't even say, "Do you have a weapon in the car?"
They
Like,
don't.
They don't. So
They'll
like,
say, "Do you have anything
and
illegal?"
you know how I'm
and
gonna
I
get
say
that?
no, because that's
Yeah.
not illegal.
You know what I'm gonna get past that? I'm gonna say, "Sir, I forgot I had that firearm in the car." I'm not gonna. How is that illegal to say? "Oh, you had a firearm in the car. You didn't say that when I first got here." No, they're not gonna say that.
They're gonna put you in them cuffs. There's
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think they're gonna put you in the cuffs.
They're gonna put you-
I don't think that
I've
will
seen
either.
that.
Not
think it
take you
was
to not go
No,
to jail.
no,
I'm not talking about going to
They're
jail.
gonna put you in cuffs at all for having a
Yeah,
firearm.
I don't think
You're
that
telling
will.
me
Let's
that-
look up a video
You're
right
telling
now.
me that every
It's
person
probably happened, but it
If
doesn't
you
happen
have
every time.
if you tell them I have a firearm in my car, they're gonna tell you get out the car.
Brother,
Nah,
put you in
nah,
cuffs.
they're not gonna do that every
Yeah.
time.
Come on,
Well,
I've seen
they-
videos on that. I've seen videos on that. That did not happen.
I do think I do because they might put you in
Hold on,
handcuffs
bro.
just to make
No.
them feel safer.
Safer, yes, they
I
will
don't
do
think
that.
they're gonna always do that though.
No way.
I think there's cases where they do
I
that.
think that may be a case by case thing, but I definitely think that would probably be standard procedure. That way, because like if you say you have a firearm in the car, they don't know where it is. They're gonna say get out.
No, they're not doing all
Put
that.
them in handcuffs.
I don't think.
And
And
tell
you
you where
get
it
your
is.
gun. You're gonna do that, bro. They're gonna grab your gun.
I mean, that would make sense.
They're
to
not-
me.
they're gonna put you in cuffs and grab your gun.
They're not gonna do that
if you
every
tell them
time.
you have a gun.
They're not gonna do that every time.
I don't think so, bro.
All right, we can look up buku videos.
I've seen
Yeah, I don't think
videos.
they don't do that every time for sure.
Hold on.
They might do it. There's case by case.
I have a gun in my car. Okay, sir, I got to put you in cuffs so I can grab the gun.
No,
they're not gonna let you grab. How they gonna grab the gun?
No, that makes sense.
How they gonna grab the gun?
But I don't think every time. I bet they'll be like, okay, boom, boom.
No, it's not gonna go like that.
I've actually seen it where my homie was like, yeah, I have a gun in the car, officer. He was like, oh, okay, where is it? He's like, it's in there. Blah, blah, blah. They went through the traffic stop like normal, let him go. But I also have seen where they will make you get out of the car, put cuffs on, say, where's the gun? Pull it out, inspect it.
Might be true.
That's also why you don't tell them I have a gun.
Facts. But procedural wise, if they did make me get out the car and put me in handcuffs and then tell me where's the gun, it would make sense for them to do that to make them feel safer than me pull it out and then risk their life of me shooting it.
Yeah, just hand it to them. Yeah,
that makes sense to me
because they gotta register the gun. They can see if the gun got a body on it. You say you got a gun, they're gonna search what's on that gun.
No facts, but I also would not put myself in a situation to do that because if they're not gonna search my car, I'm not telling you there's a gun in here.
We're not saying that doesn't happen. We just saying it's not gonna happen every time.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
There's been plenty of times when you say I do have a firearm in the car.
Anyways, back.
Like, okay. But no, honestly though, this probably is one of the best things I've seen that happen in the black community. So if people are hating on this, people will hate on anything.
No, anything.
They hated on Jesus.
I think to prepare young black men.
That was so real.
No.
How do you hate on Jesus?
No, and I think to prepare young black men for situations like this, when there's so much of this victim mentality, the police are out to get you, they're not on your side, they can kill you because you're black, when you can really just teach, like, look, if you just go in there, apply and be respectful and handle these procedures, you'll probably get out safe 99.9% of the time. I think that's a great practice. Because I was taught this. My dad told me, listen, don't trust a cop, but don't give him no problems. Like, he told me, like, don't trust them, but like, don't go in there thinking like they out to get you or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, every time I'm pulled over, I'm always timid.
You know what's messed up though?
That's you just gotta be
They're more likely to get harmed.
But I do the right procedures.
They're more likely to be harmed by their peers than be harmed by an officer.
Yeah, that too.
You know, and you wanna know the craziest thing? Knowing that fact, why do we teach black people that white supremacy is the most dangerous thing to you?
I've been thinking that today in the car.
I've been thinking that a lot, bro. Like that rhetoric is so dangerous. It's so harmful, and then they use it to justify a lot of nonsense. You know,
if every hood had a person like this,
it wouldn't change nothing.
I ain't gonna say it wouldn't change
one person.
nothing.
It'd take a lot more people.
It would take more role models like this guy. But you know, they would probably find a way to discredit him to the children.
If every hood had 200 people like that,
a neighborhood like we're in right now, they had a man that everybody knew that he was doing something with the young boys.
That would be great.
With the young boys to help them teach them about life and procedures like this. Not even if you got a daddy, okay, you ain't gotta do this. But for single mothers, go with a man.
Yeah.
I feel like that would definitely help the community.
No, 100%.
Change all right.
It would.
It's gonna help.
Definitely.
So this is a king right here, brother. Facts. I've never seen nothing like this in my life.
He
so
real.
whoever condemned him, if you condemning him, you got a problem with me for sure.
He in Atlanta.
Facts.
I don't know. It looked like it though.
I like this guy.
Nah,
you know,
Atlanta bad.
He definitely is a great God sent man, cooking. And I'm rocking with him 100%.
He really started a school, man, like a black school, and people really just find a way.
There's no reason for any person who says they're pro-black or supports black people and really means it to find fault with this man. In my personal opinion, like, this is the most pro-black guy I've ever seen. Really is literally putting his money where his mouth is. Actions behind his words. Guy's a stud.
Yeah, I don't know but there's been a ton of hate comments, but maybe we can find them on Twitter at the top of the video.
Shit, I love this.
Yeah, I don't see people getting. I don't see.
It definitely.
But there's probably he even said he was getting backlash for it.
Oh, brother, but I can show you one for sure before we.
Everybody's going.
So we just support evil in this world, bro. That's why I see.
But look at the man's
Hunter College
name.
BA in sociology.
The Black Atheist.
SUNY Buffalo.
His name is the Black Atheist.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him talk. He's over it.
Solid liberal
You're
Democrat.
a sellout in the C word. Oh, that's what he said. The Harriet Tubman would have left you hanging, and rightfully so. Ronald Martin was right about. Is he talking about Ronald Martin from YouTube? Not the bald head dude. The light skinned dude. Is that Ronald Martin? Or
I thought he was the short dude.
Bald dude
with the little that had. Dr. Martin said, "We're not going to say that." Oh my!
I think that is Ronald Martin. I think that is Ronald.
Go
up.
Read his bio. Master's degree in criminology. Solid liberal Democrat.
What's Hunter University? Don't let this be a PWI.
Don't do him like
don't let this be a PWI.
Hey, don't let him do it.
It is a PWI, and SNU NY Buffalo is also a PWI.
That don't matter.
Oh, sellout.
But we need to reply and say PUSSY.
He a sellout.
I just would rather just get his account banned.
Is this
Just go
man
report
getting
that guy.
desk? He got desk.
That man ungodly, bro. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. He ungodly, man. He don't got no soul. He talk about sellout. Where your soul at?
This guy's doing probably
It's
more
just-
for the
it's-
community than any rapper. I ain't gonna say every rapper because rappers do give back money, but that don't help because money don't help nothing.
You gotta teach
the
way.
in the mind, guys.
Yeah.
This guy's cooking. I like this guy, guys. What's his name again? I might give
King
this guy a
Randall.
follow. Yeah,
Shout
he's
out
doing
King
something.
Randall. We rock with you on this channel.
I like King Randall a
Fucking
lot.
get off of him.
It's very disappointing
I'm
that
finna
people
follow him, man.
are finding ways to get mad at him and insult him. I
You got
really
an
think this
email?
guy's a great
Hey,
role model.
We gonna have you come on the channel.
Y'all know what it is. If y'all
We'll
want
chop
King
it up,
Randall,
man.
let us know, guys. He cooking. We out of here.
This make me want to cry, bro.
Man.